Everybody. Hi, everybody. Phone. The sound is not great. Oh, great. Can you hear me? Honey, I dropped this microphone in my tea right before I started. And now it's askew, isn't it? Is it better? Ugh. Gosh darn it. I short-circuited my microphone. Ugh. Well, now I need somebody to help me buy a new microphone. Welcome to Total Trash Live. Honey, I have an announcement to make. Thank you, my trashies. I had to unplug the microphone. I have an announcement to make. Are you guys ready? Come on in, everybody. I gotta give time for them to come on in. Woo! Hi, everybody. Welcome to Total Trash Live. It's the show that I give you all the tabloid trash and the Hollywood trash. How's everybody doing? Oh, now I can't see. Look, you guys can't hear me. I can't see you. Honey, welcome to Total Trash Live. This show is drama. There's something on my damn glasses. Oh, my gosh, honey. Wait, hold on, everybody. This show's askew. If there's one thing you know about Total Trash Live, it's Unhinged. Oh, now I can see. You can hear, I can see. Unhinged. Come on in, everybody. You love my green pearls, my trashy? Well, you gave them to me, my trashy, for Halloween. I'm so excited to be back. I'm sorry I had to cancel I had to postpone the show yesterday. Honey, she was ill. She was ill, but she's here now because it's time. Honey, Mariah Carey says it's time for Christmas. They de-thawed her. They said it's time for Christmas. Also, does Mariah Carey have to come back every Christmas? Like, she used to be every other Christmas. And believe you me, I love Mariah Carey. She's one of my top divas. But honey, every Christmas? You have to come back every Christmas? Pick another holiday. Like Arbor Day. You could be Mariah Memorial Day. April Fool's Day. But pick another holiday. You don't have to do every Christmas. And I've seen Mariah's Christmas show and it's good. But Mariah's Christmas show is like, I saw it at the Beacon Theater years ago before she like really took it crazy and made it every year. But like, and it's good. If you're going to see Mariah's show, see her Christmas show. That's her best show because I've seen all her tours and the Christmas show is the best tour. Come on in, you guys. I've got like an announcement to make. We've got so much to talk about. And yeah, I was ill, honey. I had a sinus issue this weekend. Well, there's like a new gay bar that opened in my neighborhood. So if you don't know, I live in Los Feliz, Los Angeles. Thank you. And so we only have like 2 gay bars on this side of town. We have Bar, which my picture's on the wall, next to Miss Piggy. And Drew Barrymore's also on the wall. And we have an Eagle, which is like a haunted house. And now there's a new one called High Tops, and it's a sports bar. A sports homosexual bar. No, it's not a sports heterosexual bar. It's a sport homosexual bar. I mean, it was just like a regular heterosexual sports bar. I don't know, honey. I guess it's fine. I ordered cauliflower skewers. Of course, they would have cauliflower skewers. At a homosexual sports bar. And they were good. But honey, I would love to open up my own gay club. I've always dreamt about it. I've always thought about it. I would totally do it different. Like I would first of all, it would be dark. I have to have it dark. Candlelit, chandeliers, but not turned on. Dimmed. Dimmed chandeliers, velvet, long, plush couches. And I don't want a lot of people in there. I would bring back, like, remember we used to have door people and they'd stand there with their clipboard and they'd look at you and see if you were dressed well to get in. I'd bring that back, honey. Actually, that sounds like, I used to go dark. Fog machine, yes, my trashy. And I would have the door be indiscriminate. I don't want you to know what's going on in there. No window. I'd have like a patio. I love a patio, but patio in the back. I don't want you to know it's a homosexual gay bar. I like to be discreet. Go back in the closet. We'll hide. I don't want straight people in there. And I know that's horrible, but this is my gay club. And it's called Coco's. And it's named after my cat. And that's just how it is. That's what I want. That's what I deserve. Nobody deserves it more than me. I used to go to this great club in New York called the APT in the Meatpacking District. Did you guys ever go to APT? Well, they had a very indiscriminate door and the door person. And it was like a London townhouse inside. It was classy, but dark. No food. And that's how I would have Coco's, the new up-and-coming gay club. I don't know. Yes, my trash. You signed an NDA before you enter. Yes, Greg, APT. And APT had an upstairs and a downstairs. They had a little patio in the back. I danced battled somebody downstairs. And afterwards, they came up to me and asked me if I was Brian Friedman. That's Britney Spears' choreographer at the time. And I said, yeah, I am. I'm a liar. Anyway, I gave my phone number to him. I wrote it on a napkin. Remember when you used to give phone numbers to people on napkins? Ugh, I miss those days. No onion rings. Thank you, my trashy. Ugh, I hate going into a gay club and you smell fried food. Ew. Ew. No. But we've got to keep this show moving, honey, because I have an announcement to make. But that's Coco's, the up-and-coming gay bar. That I need money, I need funding, you give me money. For Christmas. You give me money, you give me funding. Honey, Lauryn Hill is late for her show. But that's nothing new. Then she said she's lucky she even showed up. That's how I feel. I'm lucky I even showed up. I short-circuited the microphone. Honey, it's Unhinged, it's askew. If it's not one thing, it's another. Sorry, I'm back. What, my trashies? Yeah, Coco's. Now, I've got an announcement to make. We're going to get to all these tabloids and all the hot, trashy topics. Also, by the way, is Mariah Carey still with that dancer? I don't see any pictures with him anymore. Tanyaka? I love that they all date backup dancers. Well, I'm a choreographer. I'm Brian Friedman. But they all date their backup dancers. Jennifer Lopez, Madonna, Mariah, Janet. I mean, because they can't meet anybody. They're always dancing with them. And she's still with Brian Tanaka? Where is she? Where is he? Where is she? Where's Brian Tanaka? Somebody give me an update. Okay, now speaking of updates, I'm not going to give you this announcement. I have a very exciting announcement, then we got to get to the rest of the show. Oh, she is still with Brian Tanaka. My trashy just said, buffets do not belong in a club. Go to a drive-in if you get hungry at a club. Thank you, my trashy. Also, food does not belong at a Broadway show. When I was in New York just recently, when I went to see a Broadway show, honey, they were chowing down. Honey, they were chowing down next to me. And they weren't even, first I was going to blame America. I love to blame America. I always say America trash. But no, honey. It was French people from France, I'm assuming. And they were chowing down on Pringles. I mean, they picked the loudest chip you could eat, a Pringle. Crunch, 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 crunch. Crunch, 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 crunch. Honey, just shut up. You have to keep chowing down. You keep stuff in your face. You can't hold off for 2 hours. Makes me so mad. Gosh darn it. I'm getting hot and bothered by this. Anyway, let's get to my announcement, my trashies. Is everybody here? Trashies to the dance floor. 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 I have an announcement to make. Total Trash Live. This show is going back on stage, live, in front of a live audience here in Hollywood, California, December 5th, 8 o'clock p.m. It's a Tuesday. And I don't care if you have to go to work. Nobody's working in LA anyway, honey. There's a strike. So you come to my show. 8 o'clock, December 5th. It's the Total Trash Live Trash Roundup, year-end roundup. And I'm also going to announce the Ding Dong of the Year. I'm going to award the Ding Dong of the Year live at Total Trash Live December 5th. Now, you got to tell me, who do you think the Ding Dong of the Year should be? and I'm gonna put it in as one of as a nominee. But I haven't told you who my special guest is gonna be. Who is she? Who do you think my special guest is gonna be? Who is she? Who is she? Ashton Drake? No, my trashy. Will patrons get to see the recording? I'm going to work on it, my trashy. Dude in Chicago? I will, trashy. A drag queen? No, honey, my special guest is somebody I've always wanted to have on this show. Someone I talk about all the time. Not Sherry Patini, not Criminal Pucker Bulls. That's right, my trashies. My guest is Madonna. Madonna is my special guest December 5th at the Lyric Hyperion Theater, 8 o'clock. And I've got all the questions for her. She's taking time from her celebration tour to come and be on the show with me. So get your tickets. It's in my link in my Instagram bio. I have the link for the tickets. If you don't live in Los Angeles, honey, you have to quit your job and come here. Because nobody works in LA anyway. So you'll be fine. Are you ready? Honey, also, have you guys been watching clips of Madonna's celebration tour? Because she's unhinged. And I love it. As the tour goes on, she's more and more unhinged. She wears this like Marilyn Monroe wig, and it's like usually like a skew. I live for it, honey. She's swigging water and spitting it at the audiences. Her dancers are sticking their faces in her crotch. Her dancers are naked. Oh, it's unhinged, honey. It's unhinged. I'm going to ask her all about it. I also want to ask Madonna about her childhood friend, Maureen McFarlane. Remember from Truth or Dare that used to cry? I used to pray to Madonna, to her mother Madonna. It was like the closest thing to God. No, it's not the other Julie Brown. No, my trashy. It's Madonna. She is lip-syncing, my trashy. She's not lip-syncing all the songs, my trashy. Who cares? How dare you? Gosh darn it. Anyway, December 5th, Madonna. Now let's get back to this show. Yeah, honey. Do you guys, first of all, Mariah Carey, I'm like, all right, I'm tired of that Christmas every year. My trashy just said Madonna performs unlike karaoke T Swift. Thank you, my trashy. Thank you, my trashy. I'm also reading this Madonna book. I just pulled it out of my cooch. Look at it, honey. Look how thick. I already know everything in it. I could have wrote this book. I like bounce around. I pick different years. I'm like, what happened in 1997? I want to see what happened when she cut her bangs. Like stuff like that. But I already know everything. Of course, also that will be at the show on December 5th for Total Trash live on stage, live in front of a live audience. Total Trash live at the Lyric Hyperion live in front of a live audience will, of course, be my co-host, Lumina. She'll be there, of course, honey, to do a year-end wrap-up with us and to award Ding Dong of the Year. Oh, I'll be playing Madonna games at the show, my trashy. And, of course, we have our newest member of the family, Gwyneth. I don't know if Gwyneth will be there because she's very temperamental. But she might be at the show, December 5th. So, look at her. She's temperamental.
Do you want to play with me?
Why are you asking me questions? I'm the one to ask questions, honey. Oh, don't you love my family? Don't you just love my family, honey? So, what was I saying? Oh, about, I was tired of Mariah Carey's Christmas. Well, you know what I'm also sick of? Heidi Klum's Halloween. Did you see Hawaii Klum? Oh, who's that drag queen? Please welcome to the stage, Hawaii Klum. Do. Has Linda Blair been over to see Gwyneth yet? Oh, sure, honey. They have tea. It's Hollywood, honey. We're Hollywood. We're a Hollywood family because we're unhinged. Gosh darn it. You know what I need for Christmas now is a new microphone since I short-circuited it in this tea. Am I going to get poisoned because some sort of electrical equipment went in here? I'm going to have special powers. Speaking of special powers, let's get to Hawaii Klum. I'm sick of her and her Halloween. She's acting like she's doing something. She's not doing anything. She has professional people to make her look like a bird. Bird's the word, honey. Go fly away. Now, it's not like she made this. It wasn't like she went and, like, made this. And this is, like, she has, like, people that she paid Cirque du Soleil people to be her wings. I mean, big deal. Who cares? Is that, like, why are they acting like she's doing something? Everybody did all the work. Bye, wig. Toodaloo trashy. We don't need that. We don't need it. What we do need is 7 o'clock and it's Inside Edition.
It's $1 million search for signs of intelligent life in the universe through Ring doorbell.
$1 million?
Here's one submission after the Ring company offered a cool $1 million to any customer who could prove with doorbell cam footage that aliens exist.
Well, I can prove it.
So many that I've seen that have just been
Mimi Swan.
incredibly creative and fun.
The reward is tongue-in-cheek, and so are the submissions.
Oh, so it's not
This
real
so-called
money?
alien seems to be after the Halloween candy.
Oh, gosh.
Comes after the Earthling.
Is that Heidi Klum?
Turns out, he's just looking for a new helmet. And this alien...
I don't like him exploiting my daughter, my family. And that's what Inside Edition, that's what these people are doing. Ugh, it's awful. Acting like there's aliens out there, pretending like there's aliens out there when there really are aliens out there. Is that a VCR, my trashy? Yeah, it is a VCR, my trashy. I have a VCR. I also have a laser disc. Jealous? I also have this mechanism. Are you jealous of this? This isn't a sex toy, honey. This is. I use this on my face. Sutton from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills does it too. She copied off me. Maybe I'll have it at my Christmas show. I don't know what this does. I just do it. I think the aliens are going to land on the set of Inside Edition now. Honey, Deborah Norville needs a co-host. That's what they say, honey. Ugh. Are you guys excited that Cher is going to be at the Macy's parade? They better use her as the finale. I don't need a turkey. I want Cher, honey, singing Believe. And she better bring that young Chris Brown lookalike boyfriend. How comes you don't use lip gloss anymore? Honey, I was already putting it on. My God, you're obsessed with her. I think I need more of this too. This is a special one from Christian Dior, and it plumps up your lips. So if I start looking like I'm having an allergic reaction, you'll understand. But speaking of Thanksgiving, are you guys going to do something special for Thanksgiving? Well, you better save your money because they say, first of all, they say turkey is down. I don't like turkey anyway. It's dirty. It's dry. I don't like it. But I like canned cranberry. I like that gelatin that looks like Play-Doh. Oh, I like that, honey. And they say the price of that is up. Ugh, well, how am I going to afford to buy that when I got to buy a new microphone? Awful. Ugh. Anyway. Are you guys excited that Carol Channing and Zoe Kravitz are going to get married? It's like a Christmas cruise. Thoughts on Cher's Christmas song? Oh, I like Cher's Christmas song. I always like Cher's Christmas song. Oh, I know the numbers are up, honey. And that's, I've been dealing with a sinus infection this weekend, and it's not COVID. Because I gave myself a COVID test. But speaking of COVID, honey, I got COVID before we all have. And after I got COVID, I noticed I lost the curl in my hair. And nobody's talking about that. The scientists aren't talking about that. I really used to have really, really curly hair. And then after I got COVID, I lost the curl. And everyone loves girls with curls. And now I'm not a girl with a curl because of COVID. And I blame COVID. You know how much, usually I gotta put my hair in bobby pins. I'm sorry, hold on. I just need a moment. When a girl loses her curls, it's devastating. And it's COVID. All right, I'm okay now. You're cute with your curls will come back if you drink more bone broth. Oh, honey, I use bone broth as a buffet. I bathe in it. I love bone broth. Anyway, yes, Carol Channing. Honey, she's all over the place today. Carol Channing, do you care that Carol Channing is dating Zoe Kravitz? They're getting married. Oh, well. Let's get back to Barbara, my trashy. Barbara Streisand's book is coming out. That book is 1,000 pages. Honey, what is the stories that everybody has to say? What about my book? I need to have my book come out. My club is called Coco's, and my book will be called Coco's. My trash, you're still laughing at Hawaii Clume? That's the newest drag queen on the block, honey, Hawaii Clume. Please welcome to the stage, Hawaii Clume. And for the finale, she drops the microphone in a T. Then the curl comes back. Whoa. The name of my book is called My Name is Pete. Oh, well, okay. Oh, you guys can't hear this because the microphone's not hooked up anymore. But there is sitting in the winds beating my window right now. I'm scared. It'll blow the coral right out of my hair. Can I ask? Oh, let's play a game before we get to these tabloids. It's one of my favorite tabloid games. Are you ready? Who is she? They squeezed her face. Isn't she gorge? Who is she? Who is this celebrity? Who do you think she is? I'll give you some time while I play with my hair. Who is she? That dude from that show? Timothy Chalamet. That cool guy. Timothy. Cook guy. That guy from that thing. You guys are all so close. Bear. Ding, 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 ding. The bear, the cook guy. That's right, my trashy. It's, him. What's his name? Does he have 3 names? Jeremy Allen White. You know I have a thing, I told you guys this, my trashies. I don't like people with 3 names. What's that all about? I like 1 name or 2 names. Now you gotta have 3 names? First of all, I'm really horrible at remembering people's names. Me and my friend Tim went to, I told you we went to the new homosexual sports bar in my neighborhood called High Tops, but there's no tops. Woo! There will be at Coco's, my club. But, there is people there and I can't remember their names. I hope you're not watching. Then one of them told me, one of them was, I said, oh, you jumping rope? I saw your Instagram jumping rope. And he said, you're fetishizing me. Honey, because you're jumping rope, I'm just making conversation. My God. You know, it's just because I'm very envious of people that can jump rope because I have a bad ankle. Okay, because during COVID, I chowed down and got big. Honey, I collapsed my couch. One side is indented. And then when I tried to work it off, I jumped up and down and hurt my ankle. And I went to a foot doctor, and he did a sonogram on me like I'm a pregnant woman on my foot. And he said, did you play football? I said, why, honey? Because I was at a homosexual sports bar. He says, no, because you have a lot of wear and tear on your feet. I said, no, honey, but I danced all around New York since I was 14 years old. And boots and Gucci sliders, and I have wear and tear on my feet. But anyway, he told me I can never jump rope again. I can't jump up and down because I have wear and tear on my feet. So when I was talking about the jump rope, I wasn't fetishizing anybody. I was making conversation because I'm jealous of people who can jump rope. It's as simple as that. But I do follow somebody on Instagram that jumps ropes in a G-string, so maybe I am fetishizing him. Honey, who cares? I ate cauliflower skewers. COVID has wreaked havoc on me. Thank you, my trashy. I victimized him. Honey, we're all victims in the end. What else was I going to talk to you guys about? Oh, did you guys see Rosie O'Donnell thinks the Menendez brothers are innocent? What do you think? Honey, what do you think? You think they're innocent? I never really followed that case. They didn't like interest me, but she's all about it, honey. She says that they're innocent. If she can prove it, what is she, like a private investigator now? So she's copying me. She's obsessed with me, and she thinks she's a private investigator like me. Honey, Rosie O'Donnell takes several seats. I'll tell you what, everyone's guilty. Everyone's guilty. I solved Jussie Smollett. I solved Jean Benet. I solved Tupac. Guilty. Everyone's guilty. Electric chair. Lori, Full House. Lori Laughlin, guilty. Electric chair. Everyone's guilty. Sherlock O'Donnell. Well, honey, she's shumshin. Anyway, so, I have more notes and things, but I can't read my handwriting. I've really gone through it. Bzzz. Electric chair. Oh, well, we're gonna get to these tabloids, honey. You know what I was trying to find the other day? Are you guys excited for the final season of The Crown? Oh, honey, they're bringing back that older Princess Diana, and it looks good. I was disappointed in the last season. Did I talk about this already? I think you should be a guest on Rosie's podcast. Oh, honey, I'll be a guest on anybody's podcast. Guilty. Bzzz. They killed Amy Fisher. Oh, honey, my trash just said the Menendez brothers killed Amy Fisher. I mean, what a crossover. Tell us my bone broth recipe. Oh, honey, I don't make it. I go to Aron, the grocery store over here, on my way to High Tops to get cauliflower skewers. And I have a wonderful dinner at home for me and my daughters and you. Anyway, do you know that Princess Diana 1995 interview that they say that she was tricked into doing? Well, I believe that she really wanted to tell that story. You can't find that interview anywhere, on YouTube or anywhere. They removed it. But they try to act like it's because she was tricked. No, honey, they removed that interview because in that interview, she says that Prince Charles didn't want to be king. And that's a no-go, honey. They want us to forget that that ever happened. Well, I didn't forget that that happened. I think everyone's a liar and everyone's guilty, except for Princess Diana. I only believe Princess Diana. And that's right. And I should know, honey, because I have wear and tear on my feet. And that's just the way it goes, honey. You know, I feel like we've really bonded tonight. And you've really got to know me in a different way. It's all leading up to the live, Total Trash Live on stage December 5th. My trash is just to remember that insane musical scene from the Spencer movie, the cello. There was, honey, that Princess Diana movie was unhinged. The Princess Diana movie was unhinged. The Marilyn Monroe movie was unhinged. The Jackie Onassis movie was unhinged. And I'm here for all of the unhingedness. Now let's get to the real unhingedness. Hollywood's most eligible bachelors and the Inquirer. Well, I'll be the judge of that. Hollywood's most eligible bachelors. Kevin Costner, all about the money. Bradley Cooper, hard to pin down. And I know what they really mean. Leonardo DiCaprio, boring bedmate. I know what they really mean. Hugh Jackman, super sensitive. You know what that means. Jamie Foxx, fears marriage. You know what that means. Harry Styles, big bad wolf. I thought they said wig. You know, because they say he wears a wig. You know what that means. Honey, where's Michael B. Jordan? Where is Michael B. Jordan? This is BS. Lovers dish all of the dirt. Secret kinks revealed. Oh, I bet you he likes to sing musicals in bed. She wears a wig. He's really AI. He's the bodyguard. Oh, Jennifer Aniston's face is ruined. Nip tuck nightmare. Honey, it's a nightmare. Let's get to it. Strike a pose. There's nothing to it. Are you ready? Oh, not her again. Honey, please. Jada, let's see here. Jada on mission to catch Cruz. Oh, I think these two are perfect together. They're perfect together. Another nail in coffin for henpecked Will. Man-eater, Jada Pinkett Smith. Oh, honey, it should be more, add the W-O to that, allegedly. is looking to latch into the coattails of another A-lister star as her sham marriage to Will Smith further deteriorates, according to sources. She's targeting close friend Tom Cruise. Jada has always raved about Tom being a true genius. As one of the finest looking men she's ever laid eyes on. They have a really strong bond, but the timing's never been right for romance. Oh, please, honey. They also share, they can jump out of planes together, drive cars into walls. They share a lot of the same interests. They are both huge adrenaline junkies who love driving fast cars and motorcycles and skydiving. Well, go jump out of a plane, honey. I think this is perfect. Don't you? My trashy just asked, the Smith Scientologist. That was a rumor, my trashy. But it's not confirmed. But I'll confirm it right now. Sure, because you know why? Everybody's guilty. Everybody's guilty. Everybody's guilty. Honey, speaking of guilty, the snake Shamashkari has learned a hard lesson. That nobody cares about you, that you're tacky. What is she doing here behind him? Is she pegging him? Ashkari has had lots of A-list friends. Who? Since filing for divorce from Spears, whispers a source. Well, who are they, honey? Jada Pinkett Smith? Britney Spears' weasel ex-Shema Shkari has been slinking around Hollywood, trying to shore up his Tinseltown connections, but none of his celebrity pals want anything to do with him. Now that he's putting on the toxic hitmaker in his rearview mirror. Sam made a lot of connections while he was with Britney, but now that he's damaged goods, ditches a source. Yeah, honey, she's useless. Sam's learning a tough lesson. He was only famous and tolerated because of Britney. He's got high-profile jobs without having to pay his dues, all because of her. Now the same people he thought were his friends aren't taking his calls. Well, honey, I hope he takes my call. Look at this wig. Woo! Honey, this wig. Do I look like this? It kind of looks like my hair. I mean, my hairstyle. But look at this. But I like this wig. Look at this wig. Danny Elfman. Look at this wig, honey. I live for that wig. Wig. Oh my God. Jen's new face freaks out fans. Well, you guys watching the morning show? I mean, look at this. I think that on the morning show, she looks digitized. Like they've colorized her in, and I think that's why she looks askew. Her nose seems narrower. Jen's eyebrows are higher. Groove hints of a facelift. The upper lip looks plumper. Honey, I think they digitized her. Experts blame secret surgery. Secret? Top doctors say scads of secret surgeries and cosmetic procedures have left TV queen Jennifer Aniston virtually unrecognizable. I mean, is that the Rachel? Or is that the Rachel? After viewers got an eyeful of Jennifer's new episodes on her Apple TV show, I told you, she's digitized. She looks like a freak. Getting work done and messing up your face are not the same thing, writes one viewer. To who are they writing it to? Well, another rants that Aniston kisser is almost unrecognizable. New York's Dr. Yoel Shahar believes the actress' eyebrows are in a higher position. There's a groove above her jawline. Get into the groove, cause you've got to prove. Jennifer is obviously committed to remaining youthful. Well, good for you, honey. Honey, you gotta do what you gotta do. It's Hollywood. Don't you understand how hard it is to live in Hollywood? Ask her. She left and came back. Because the dead queen bestie trashes Meghan. Honey, her. What's her problem? Lady Anne Glenconner says Harry's wife had no idea what was expected of her. These people are just so hateful and won't leave her alone. Meghan's Hollywood ambitions are blamed for ripping the royal family apart. Honey, what about this hat? Look at her. She's mad. This woman is mad. Crumple skin. That's right, Crumple still skin. That's right, my trashy. The royals are ramping up the heat in their war against the renegades Prince Harry and his fame-obsessed wife, Meghan. They're going after her, honey. This woman's going after her. And this hat. Oh, it's so sad. Oh, Madonna steals Joan's thunder. Well, I'm going to ask Madonna this on December 5th at the Lyric Hyperion. Tickets in my link. You're taking my audience away. Creaky, not creaky Joan Collins. She's blaming the lack of interest in her cabaret show on Madonna. The fact that Joan thinks Madonna's competition is hilarious, snorts a spy, me, who points out that Madge has sold out 6 shows at her O2 in London, which holds up to 20,000 people, while the delusional Dynasty Divas one-night-only performance at the Leicester Square Theatre only seats 406. She literally thinks her little show is in competition with the Queen of Pop, although Joan isn't laughing about it at all. Oh, I'm sure they want to hear your hits too. What are they again? Ooh, shade. Ooh, shade. Honey, these women, they're fighting each other. Oh, it's so sad. Remember when Arsenio asked Madonna if she was jealous of Joan because Joan used to date Warren Beatty? And Madonna said, no, have you seen her lately? Oh, honey, that was like 30 years ago. These women. It's so sad. I hate to see people fight. I like to see people fry because they're guilty. I want this. I want this. What is it? Look at these ugly shoes. Poor Marilyn. They beat up Marilyn. Glam and style are every girl's best friend. But where is the glam and style? This? Marilyn Monroe's handbag and glitter sneakers. Keep smiling because life is a beautiful thing and there's so much to smile about. Well, that's why you killed yourself. Well, she was murdered. Well, that's for this one. Now we're going to look. Frail Charles renouncing the throne. Good, honey. Bye. Bye, ding dong. Britney's buried in filth. Martha puts Gwen out of business. Oh, honey, everybody can go out of business as far as I'm concerned. There's a strike. Britney is living in a hellhole. Well, honey, we all are. It's called Hollywood, and you can't find parking. Avalanche of filth buries bipolar beauty. Oh, honey, these are not flattering pictures. She needs to call Jennifer Aniston and get that face digitized. Spears' disheveled appearance and living condition are causing for concern. What is this? She kidnapped this dog? Kidnap. Clobbered with divorce papers and distrusting her family, mentally fragile, Britney Spears has plunged into a downward spiral. Honey, who hasn't? I lost the curl in my hair. Ignoring her personal hygiene and turning her house into a pet poop-filled pigsty, according to insiders. Sources snitch the 40-year-old toxic singer's house has been turned into a trash heap. The Baby One More Time songboard also triggered alarm by reposting a video of herself dancing in her living room on a floor littered with filth and wearing a slashed top animal print. It's not just about the dogs and cats pooping and peeing inside the house. Britney's not looking after herself. She's not bathing regularly and doesn't use deodorant. Her hair looks like it hasn't been washed in weeks. Ugh. Maybe she's one of those stinky homosexuals. You know, like they go to those stinky parties. She leaves dirty laundry, soiled paper towels, and even used bandages on the floor. It's gross and unsanitary. The fact that she's living in squalor says a lot about her mental health. She needs help. Honey, we all do. She's not acting like a normal, sane person, adds a tattler. She's exhibiting extreme self-neglect when it comes to her hygiene, social withdrawal, and compulsive hoarding. But she wrote a book. What, you want us to do everything? I can't clean them up after myself. Get her to clean. Get Bone Broth Paltrow to clean. Paltrow. Martha's goopy Gwyneth. Oh, honey. Gwyneth Paltrow's vanishing act. Hollywood's Nepo baby, Gwyneth Paltrow, is vowing to ride into the sunset forever. I will literally disappear from public life. No one will ever see me again. Honey, can we start with right now? Bye, girl. Bye, girl. Bye, girl. What an unhinged moment in time. Somebody, oh my God. Priscilla's nip tuck risks kiss of death. Honey, call Jennifer Aniston. She needs to get digitized. Ooh. First of all, I missed a story in here. Where are the bachelors? Here they are. Zac Efron, Jamie Foxx, Tom Brady, who cares? Harry Styles, who cares? Bradley Cooper, who cares? Leonardo. No, Pete Davidson I would date. Kevin Costner, no. Johnny Depp, we can't talk about this because you'll get canceled. Well, that's it. What about her, honey? Who is she going to do? Was this a bachelor? Honey, bachelorette. Is anybody ever going to help her? Is anybody ever going to help her? Who should she date? Pete Davidson would date her. Don't you think they would make a cute couple? Anyway. Before I leave, don't forget before I get off the Instagram Live. Good morning. Good morning. She has a movie coming out. And they better go all the way up to what happened here. Did you know that she went to Mexico and got cement put in her face? And that's what happened. My trashy just said she lives in the floor. The woman that falls all the time. That woman that falls all the time just wants attention. Ah. Goodness gracious, great wigs of fire. Oh, my trashies, what an episode, right? Now, listen, before I go, I need your help. And you're welcome to ask me for advice, too. But before I go, I want to ask you guys. I have trouble remembering people's names. It happened with my friend Tim at High Tops when I ordered skewers 3 or 4 times. How can I remember people's names? Like, I know it, but I don't know it. Like, I don't have confidence in myself. How can I remember people's names? Does anybody know any tricks? I'll wait. I have nowhere to go, honey. There's Sandy Anna Winds out there. I'll blow this wig right off. Does anybody know? You wrote you're horrible with names? Well, that doesn't help me, my trashy. Sing their name. You need to have someone standing by you in your lifeline. Someone like Deborah Norville. Oh, I wish. Oh. Yeah, you know, like in Devil Wears Prada, where Miranda Priestley has her assistants and they whisper in their ear? I need that. I guess I could wear, I need some sort of glasses. Like, glasses with facial recognition. And then it goes ding, 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 ding. And they can be like, Tim, the name could be like, Jonathan Rogers. And I could be, Jonathan, how are you, girl? Do you jump rope? Say my name when no one is around you and I think you are me. Come on, say my name. If you come to my show December 5th at the Lyric Hyperion, tickets in my Instagram link, I'll sing a song. I'm going to sing a song. It's a holiday show. Are you ready? I always say it 3 times in my head, then when I go back and find it later. Call Linda Carter. She probably has something. These are all wonderful advices, my trashy. Come to Vancouver. It's the gay San Francisco of Canada. Oh, honey, I would love to come to Vancouver. I would love to get out of town. I've told this before. After we had the hurricane, I want to open up a total trash library, coffee shop, museum. People can go in there and peruse through my classic vintage tabloids. And then it's also a dance studio. So I can open that up. Be honest, say I'm terrible with names, and then make some joke about someone with the same name as you and remember it. That's a good one, Jackie. My advice is simply to remember. All right, my trashies. Everybody listen. December 5th, Lyric Hyperion. Get your tickets in the link. It's the Total Trash Live year-end wrap-up, and I'm going to announce who the ding-dong of the year is. And my special guest is Madonna. December 5th. Get your tickets. Oh, it was just a wonderful evening with you, trashies, even though my microphone fell in my tea. If you missed that earlier, the beginning of the show is askew because my microphone fell in my tea and it short-circuited. Now I don't have a microphone. I don't have any more corals in my hair. I don't have a microphone. Yes, Marcus, you better come to the show December 5th. It's on a Tuesday. Who cares? Who cares? The city's on strike. No one has anywhere to go. The show is a technical nightmare. Do something else. Do my eyebrows. And if you love this light up fan, I got it at LAG Vintage. You can buy all of your gorgeous props and, clothing, accessories from there. I highly recommend it. All right, my trashies. Well, that's it for now. Hopefully, I'll see you December 5th. Do you think Joan Collins will be annoyed with you now? Of course she will, honey. Joan Collins is a trashy. She watches the show every other week. So, thank you, my trashy. Well, that's it, my trashy. Strike a pose, everybody. And I'll see you guys December 5th at the Lyric Hyperion with special guest Madonna. Oh my God, I can't wait to talk to Madonna. I can't wait to talk to Madonna. I have so many questions for her. That's the one guest I've always wanted to have was Madonna. And I finally got her. Because I used to pray to Madonna. It's like the closest thing to God. Okay, see you next Monday, right? Well, I don't know, honey. I don't know if I'm coming back until I do the show December 5th. Causing a commit sausage fingers. That's Prince Charles has sausage fingers. They're in the Inquirer. See? Isn't that gorgeous? This is what I'm gonna eat for Thanksgiving. I'm gonna carve that. I was trying to type causing a commotion. Jackie, honey, you need voice recognition where you just talk and it types it for you. But don't you want this for Thanksgiving? Who needs a turkey? Look at that. Gobble, gobble. Eat that while I watch a Broadway show. Hungry. All right, everybody. See you December 5th. Get your tickets. I may or may not be back by then because I got to work on the show, honey. Because I got to prepare for Madonna. This isn't just any show. I'm having Madonna on my show in front of me. I'm having this woman in front of me and I'm going to ask her questions. And maybe do some more things. You don't like Prince Charles's hands? Ugh. Well, what question should I ask Madonna on December 5th? Who should be my ding-dong of the year? And what question should I ask Madonna? Feel free to tell me. You can message me. Tickets are in the link. I gotta get a new microphone. I'll see you soon. Bye, my trashies. I'll see you soon. I'll ask Madonna, who is she? Lumina will be there too. Gobble, gobble.